I went to the MCM Comic-Con in London just last week. There was so much to do, many stalls I visited, a bunch of stuff I got, and I'm going to talk you guys through it. First though, I did have to rush to the Youtooz stand because apparently they were giving away free pins to the first people who stopped by. So I really wanted to get hold of them, and when we got there, turns out they didn't have free pins. So we talked to the people there and they said that they were supposed to get them, but they didn't end up coming, which was really sad. So basically I rushed there for nothing. But as I was already there, we decided to pick up a few bits. So I ended up getting the Vanny Shoulder Rider and the Glitch Trap Youtooz figure, because I did want to start off the Curse of Dreadnought collection from Youtooz. They had a wide selection of figures, a good quarter of what was there was FNaF. I'll show you all their figures. They had Burn Trap, they had the Help Wanted line, the Haunted line, the Movie line, and a few others like Flock Cheeker randomly around there. And they even had the Security Breach pin set there. They had the Freddy Shoulder Rider, the Toy Freddy Shoulder Rider, the Toy Freddy Rage Quit plush, the Eclipse plush, the Chica plush. They had so much. I'll pop images on screen if I haven't already of the items that I took pictures of. So then we ended up checking out and I talked to them about their new wave, Secret of the Mimic, and there was not much info, but there's going to be quite a few figures in this wave, so around 5 or 6 apparently, which is going to be amazing. I got a bit of information from that. We got free Youtooz stickers, I guess that's something. There were so many pop shops, and that's why Funko don't go, because there was 50 different stalls crammed with pops, and I managed to snag the Marionette pop, which has gone out of stock in the UK completely, could not find it, and got it for a good deal of £20. There was a bunch of other pops like the Blacklight Freddy, not the new Blacklight Freddy, but the old one, and that was for £80, but that's a bit too excessive, otherwise I might have gotten it. After that, we went walking around the independent sellers. I managed to pick up some independent sellers pins, random ones they'd made themselves. And after that, we moved on to going to Sanshee's stall. Sanshee's stall was only small, one person. It was pretty crammed, but they did have a good half of their stuff there was FNaF. And the most important thing I wanted to get from the Comic-Con, I did manage to get. The Sanshee Glamrock Freddy plush. Now the reason I really wanted to get this plush is because if you order it on Sanshee, you have to pay a good £20 postage, so it was a lot cheaper. It was only £40 for it, so I managed to pick up that. I'll be doing its own video review, so I did manage to get that, and I managed to get the Monty pin. And after that, it was more just looking at stalls, random stalls, and there wasn't that much FNaF there, so I only managed to pick up 6 items, but it was definitely worth it. The experience was amazing. And that is it for the MCM Comic-Con sort of vlog, I guess. But now let's get into doing the unboxings of the items I obtained from the Comic-Con. So we have a butt ton of merch to get through to review. So first of all, let's get straight into doing this. And we have the Glitch Trap Youtooz figure, number 39, I'm pretty sure. So let's get this thing open. So first of all, looking at the top, we have the nice Help Wanted sign behind the Glitch Trap art. On the side, we have the, this nice glitch design behind him. Then we have very nice box art on the back. The box quote for the back is "shh." And the side quote is, "I always come back." Iconic. So let's get Glitch Trap out of his box. Okay, here we have Glitch Trap. And now let's get him out of the packaging. There we go. And here we have Glitch Trap. Oh my gosh, this figure actually looks really good. I'm really excited about having this in the collection. So here's the Vanny Shoulder Rider, my first Youtooz Shoulder Rider actually, and this is pretty nice. The design, I love the chibiness of this Vanny. Honestly, some design choices a bit questionable, but let's get it off the base plate. So first of all, the base plate, a nice checker. Got the magnet, pretty basic obviously. Then we have the Vanny, my first Shoulder Rider in the collection. Never thought of getting them, but judging by this one, I feel like I want to get the Bonnie one because that one looks like the best one. Or maybe even the Glitch Trap one. The Glitch Trap, which is new. I thought they were going to be limited time, but doesn't seem they are, so I'll have time to pick that one up. But badoosh. If you missed out on getting the Marionette Pop back from 2016, which you probably did if you're watching my videos, I did because I did not like FNaF back then. I didn't even know it was a thing. I'm sorry, FNaF. But if you can't get that because it's £100 now, you got a second one. Now this just looks even better for such a cheaper price. However, it has gone out of stock at Smith's in the UK, and it's pretty hard to find. I snagged this just for £20, which is a pretty nice deal. Honestly, in box, this looks so much better than the other one as well. The other one's more chibiness. This is more accurate, which is very nice. Of course, it's part of the 10th anniversary lineup, as you can see on the back, and you've got Marionette number 1007 in the Pop Games line. That's a lot of pops. That is a... I don't know how pop collectors manage to keep up with pops, but, you know. Here's the side, here's the back, here's the top. And a cool thing I noticed, let me just unbox this, is that there's a little Freddy on the back for the 10th anniversary pops. Now that's new, but here we have the puppet. Let me just get her out of the plastic. So, badoosh. There we have the puppet, and this is a really nice looking figure. A lot better than the original one, in my personal opinion. And the skinniness on this just looks amazing. Of course, you need the stand, but the slimness they've captured perfectly, like the body shape, how it curves in at the hips, the buttons, the stripes, the fingers are perfect. Honestly, this is one of the best pops, along with the Withered Golden Freddy and Mangle. But please don't forget to like and subscribe to show that support. And as always, I hope to see you guys in my next video.